Hey, this is Natalie with The Fit Journey. We're going to be doing a series of LaCroix soaps. I know those have been fun for people to do, so I thought I'd go ahead and make some. So I'm going to do actually a mix of these 3 different LaCroix, and then I'm going to do 4 different batches, just small loaves. So I'll just do 3 loaves like this, and then the last one I'm going to do a column pour. So the first one of the 4 will be following kind of the coconut look. And the coconut LaCroix, this is the mango one. The coconut LaCroix has the white top, it has the blue and the green, and then it has some browns in there. So I'm going to use titanium dioxide for the whites. I have a bright green, a bright blue, and then I have 3 different fragrances I'm going to mix together in different ways. I have a coconut, I have an Island Escape, which is very pina colada, and then I have a coconut lime verbena. So it's going to be very tropical smelling. The coconut, I don't think this one discolors to tan and this one discolors to brown. So I'm going to rely on those 2 colors to give me the browns in there. So I'm not going to add any other colors than that. And then this will be those 3 colors. Are we ready to go? So I have my lye, which is the LaCroix mix that is cooled down, and then I have my oils that are heated up. So obviously I have a giant bucket here. This will make 4 different batches of soap, small batches, so I'll do 1 loaf each. And this part I'll do all together, and then I'm going to whisk it in. I'm not going to emulsify it, so I'm going to whisk it in, then weigh out 1 set of the soap, and then make the batch, move on to the next one. So again, we have LaCroix. I have the flavors that we had used, and as you can see, it's kind of a tan-ish color, and I really wish that I would have videotaped this when I added the lye, because it was so cool. Within a matter of seconds, it went to, it was clear, and then it went to a neon pink, and then an orange, and then it kind of went yellow, and then it settled on this kind of a tan color. But it was really cool because I've never seen anything morph like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get my glove on. We're going to add that in, just whisk it in to get it mixed in really good, and then I'm going to separate it out into the bowls and start on the first batch. I lied. I knew I said I wasn't going to emulsify it, but I was going to get a little quick pulse. All right, we ready to do the first one, which is going to be the tropical coconut one. So again, the color of that one, if we can get it, it looks, think of like this one, but the main color is white. I should have printed some pictures off. It still has the green, the blue, and then there's some tan and some brown in there. So I'll have to get a picture of it to add to the video. So we're going to go ahead and start it. So I'm going to emulsify this just a little bit more. Since we're trying to do some layers, that's why I want it to be a little thicker. So I'm going to pour just a little bit in here. Hardly any at all. Now I'm going to add, let's see, about half a cup. I went ahead and put a little bit more in. Okay. So I'm going to take my gloves off really quick so I can add the micas in to those two. So we'll do the green and the blue. Now this green does morph, but then it comes back to this color. Gloves back on. I have a little mini whisk that I'm going to use. Alright. So I'll blend these in first. So that did turn kind of a swamp green, but it will turn back to that color. So I'm going to go ahead and add, this is the main white. So this was the coconut lime verbena, and it did not discolor. So I'm going to add that into that. And I'm also going to add in some titanium dioxide. Now, if you saw the oils, I did end up using an olive oil pomace, and because that tends to not discolor as much as regular olive oil, but I think it actually made it quite a bit darker. That smells really good. And none of these are supposed to accelerate. So I'm going to add a little bit more because I really want it to be really white. And this is just a 2-to-1 mixture. And because I'm using so much liquid, I might, I shouldn't say add a little bit extra added liquid, I may end up getting some glycerin rivers, because titanium dioxide can have that happen. I am using a slight water discount, liquid discount, but not a super big one. Okay, so that's probably pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and pour some of this into the mold. And beat it down. And then on the bottom is the blue. Let's go ahead and I'm going to spoon in the blue. Push that down in there a little bit. Okay, set that aside because I'm going to be using this one again, that same thing. All right, spoon in a little bit more of the white to cover that up. That's good and thick. I'm going to go ahead and beat that down. And I'm going to add the green. Remember that green will lighten back up again. All right, now I'm going to add, let's see, we're going to do the tan first. So this fragrance discolors, so it is not going to do anything right now, so we're not going to see any changes until it cures. So even when I cut it either tomorrow or the next day, we're still probably not going to see much. So I'm going to stir that in really good. And then here is the coconut, and this has a lot of vanillin in it, so it's going to definitely turn brown. Oh, that smells good. Oh, this is going to smell so fun and tropical. It already smells fun and tropical, but it's going to be great. What I'm going to do is kind of do a little bit of a layer of the tan, then I'm going to do some brown, probably let's do some white. And I forgot which one's which. Okay, that's the tan. Do this again. Do the tan and the brown. And we'll do one more layer after that. And I'll top it off with the white. All right, so I'm going to put this in the oven to come to gel, and we'll come back when it's time to cut. All right, we're back to cut the coconut. Look how brown that is. Isn't that so cool? Now, that is not any colorant. That is the vanilla content in the coconut. I expect the inside to probably still be lighter, because that generally does darken as it cures. But also, again, see how pretty and green that is. I've taken some pictures too, but see how bright that got again? So I'm really excited about this one. I'm going to go ahead and trim the tops. I do have this in the Saran Wrap because I took it out of the mold and it was still a little bit too soft for me to cut. So I put it back on here and then set it aside till it was ready. So I'm going to go ahead and trim off the edges real quick, and then we'll cut off the ends, and then we'll do the big loaf cutter. I'm super excited. It smells really good. I'm excited. All right, look. So see, I mean, this is only just one little bit, but this will continue to darken up, and we've got the green and we've got the blue. So that's exciting. Get the other side. Take a look. Oh, that's going to be so fun. So remember, this is going to look drastically different in really just a day. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the rest of them out. So there we have it. I'm going to go ahead and trim these up, clean them up, and stamp them, set them aside to cure, and then we'll come back for a final look. And I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Let me find one that have good lines. Okay, so if you can see this, there is some different discoloration. So right here, it's a little bit of a lighter, milkier color, and right through here, you can see this, like this little shape right there, that is a lot more yellow. So those colors, because remember we have the coconut, which will turn it, it's probably going to look like this, turn it brown, and the other one should turn it tan. So we should have the white from the titanium dioxide, but I think the colors are pretty good. So I'll get a picture of the coconut can to show you guys, but that's going to be really cool. So we'll come back for a final look when they're ready to go.